I'm not gonna lie to you today. I'm going to talk about the nasty pimples I have right now. You can see it, right? And here, like, I have it here, and I even have one here. And I felt like I had to talk about this because in the self-improvement community, everyone is like, I'm the Chad and I'm the most confident guy in the world. And I'm definitely confident, and I don't say I'm insecure or something. But sometimes like you cannot always be perfect, and this is purely because I ate sugar with Easter. I also told on this channel that I fucked up with Easter. I ate a lot of sugar. I just yesterday I finished ice cream. Like I had this um big bowl of ice cream basically that I bought for my bulk, and then then I decided that I was going to try the carnivore diet. So then I had to eat all the chocolate so I can begin on a clean slate. So yeah, those pimples really make sense, and it's not something to be afraid of, or like um, to reconsider my my decisions in like my diet, because this is not because of meat or because of some healthy thing I eat. No, this is definitely because of the sugar I ate. Um, so that's where this video is about, and that uh, you should always know and find out, thanks to the elimination diet, where those things come from. Like for me, it's diet, but maybe you have like this soreness in your shoulder, or like what could you get? I don't even know. You could have a lot of brain fog, for example. And I noticed that if I eat added sugar, like processed foods, all those stupid things, that I get a lot of brain fog from it. That's also why I cannot think clearly right now. Um, and if you notice that you have this problem, like you have brain fog, or you have pimples, or maybe you have some other issue in your joints, or in your whatever in your body, you need to really look at your diet most of the time, because all those things come from your diet. It's never like, oh, I sat in the sun, like I was too long in the sun today, so I'm whatever, I have brain fog. No, that's not what happened. You might be burned, like you might have a red skin. I'm not red right now, I'm just a little bit tanned, but you could be red because you have sat too long in the sun. But you won't get like pimples from the sun, at least if you're not allergic to it. Those things always come from diet. So if you're like a little bit insecure about something, or you're like thinking about the the reason why those things exist, like for your brain fog or your pimples, always go back to your diet. And for me, I know it's from my diet, it's from sugar, but I'm still like, I didn't approach a woman today. I didn't cold approach a girl today, because I was just like, no, today I'm not that handsome, I have these pimples and I don't really feel like it. And that's a consequence of my own actions, because I chose instant gratification with the dirty bulk. Yeah, I'm gonna dirty bulk, and you really need to get this weight on. Yeah, it's instant gratification, and the whole word says it for itself. Instant gratification, you get the pain later, like just the opposite of delayed gratification. And you also get the consequences of it. And I today lived the consequences of my decisions last week and even yesterday. But your body don't react that fast, at least mine doesn't, on sugar. So it's not like the ice cream from yesterday that I got these pimples. But I was like, do I record a video today? Don't I? What am I gonna do? Because like I was, yeah, I really don't look like it. And sometimes I put like a little bit of makeup of my sister, like when I have a big event and I have an ugly pimple. She once told me, like, you can use this random makeup thing and you can cover it. And then for some photo shoot or something, I will do that, because I don't want to ruin that picture with a ugly pimple. But now I'm like, yeah, there's nothing special. I'm just a bit insecure about this. And then you also have to be a man and I need to, yeah, to man up and really accept it and show it to everyone, because like it's not that bad and no one really noticed. Like I was on my internship today and there was no one saying to me like, oh man, what the fuck are those pimples? No, of course not. You're the only one who's thinking about it. Or like one of my colleagues eats candy the whole day, like he's instant gratification after instant gratification, like he has the infinite instant gratification. If he comes to me like, why do you have this brain fog, I can clearly tell, but he won't notice, like he won't find out himself, because he probably thinks it's from something else. Every time I ask him something for like the work I do at my internship, he's like, no, I need to focus, I can only do one thing at once. And I'm like, oh, I wonder why. Because you're constantly eating sugar, because you're constantly full of brain fog. But yeah, this guy's just in his 40s. He's just wasting his life around. I mean, do whatever you want, but those things, like people never really think about the whole theory behind it. Why you got this? For me, it's brain fog or my pimples. Like I have both right now. So you really need to find where this comes from. I don't know if this video has value, but yeah, you were still disappointed. So maybe you you want to watch the rest of it anyway. Um, my advice would be go on the elimination diet. Like I know what it is, and I know I need to accept the consequences, and I need to do better. So I'm gonna be, for me, handsome again. I like to think myself that I'm handsome. Of course, I think that, and then you should about yourself too. And I came to the conclusion that this came from sugar, and like my mom always said, like, yeah, those pimples come from meat. Pimples come from meat. Eating meat is bad, you get pimples from it. And I believed it because it was my mother, because she she brought me up. So it was really normal for me to believe that. And then suddenly, like, I noticed that when, like, around the holidays or like some random event when I ate a lot of sugar or like drank a lot of Coca-Cola or whatever, I always got a lot of pimples and never really in the normal days. Like normally I would eat meat, normally like every day, a bit of chicken, a bit of red meat, whatever. And only when I ate a lot of chocolate or a lot of candy or whatever, sugary drinks as well, I got pimples. So then I wondered again, like maybe my mom is not always right. Like I always thought, yeah, my mom is always right, definitely. It's like she brought me up, she knows everything. But then you grow up and you become mature yourself, and then you're thinking for yourself, and then you're like, oh, there are other things in the world than your mom's knowledge. And this was one of the things that she didn't was right about, because if I would stop eating meat and become eating vegetables and fruits and everything, I will become wait. My English is really bad today. I'm sorry. I will become a really bad entrepreneur. Man, I need to stop this video. I wanted to quit already. Like I've considered in my head doing this this again like twice already. So I'm not gonna make this video a lot longer. It's not that good of a video. It is just a bit a reality check for you, for me, that these things also happen to me. Like I'm not perfect or anything. Also, like I am the leader of the channel of the movement, but even then you can fuck up and you can have pimples, you can have brain fog, you can slip up with alcohol, whatever. I didn't drink till from like the 1st of January this year, so I'm clean. But you could also do that and not eat sugar. You could also slip up with alcohol. You could slip up with drugs, whatever. So never think anyone is perfect, and that's the reason why I made this video, not because this has a lot of value. I think you already noticed that, that this isn't the best video ever. So I hope that you found some value in this video. Always try to find the reason why this happens to you. Like for me, the pimples, the brain fog, maybe some soreness in your body. Like for me, waking up really tired with a bit of pressure in my head. that disappeared when I stopped eating vegetables. So for me it clearly was also the vegetables in that case, and now I wake up motivated and full of energy, and like I can't wait to start working. And I never had that feeling because I always was eating vegetables because it's healthy for you, you should do it. Yeah, probably not for everyone, and I think everyone has his own body and his own diet, but I can argue that vegetables are bad for most of the people, but I won't go into that topic in this video. But I just want to quickly say that, and that's also something that I subtracted from my life, and that my life became way better after it. But I'm yeah, I'm not speaking really clearly today, so I need to end this video. Coaching code in the description. Follow this journey. Subscribe and like for the algorithm, and comment if you want to add something. Okay, this was my worst video ever. Thanks for watching till the end, and I hope you have a nice day.